A question you might be asking when in the force selector: what is the difference between on and off-map artillery? Let me show you 9 practical differences for the units it can be selected for, other than change in unit cost and troops in the field. The first difference is that you can add, revive or delete individual assets for a subformation when it is on map, while an off-map asset can only delete or revive the smallest subformation with all the assets in it. The second difference is that on-map assets need to be deployed and in contact with a spotter, either via radio link or proximity, to be selected for a fire mission. Off-map assets are automatically counted as deployed, and contact via radio link is all that is needed. In the older titles, access to radio is less common, however, so keep that in mind. It may also vary between factions who is eligible to call for fire. The third difference is an asset on map can usually be called in quicker than the same asset off map, given the same spotter. On-map assets are also less impacted by electronic warfare measures if those are in play. The fourth difference is, with an on-map formation, individual guns or groups of guns can be utilized for simultaneous fire missions by different spotters,
Feueranforderung kommen.
while an off-map asset can only be called in from one spotter at a time, even if just a fraction of the guns is utilized. The fifth difference is the amount of ammunition your formation comes with. On-map assets usually come with a higher ammunition supply per formation when fielded completely compared to the off-map counterpart. Another factor is that as long as you have added mortar teams to a mortar subformation, all guns in the subformation can share their ammunition. Ammunition is however not shared outside the subformation, except for ammunition in vehicles. For sharing, your mortar teams must be, however, close enough to share ammunition. This usually only happens within a distance of 2 straight tiles or 1 tile diagonally. When using smoke, on-map assets use their smoke independently from regular ammunition, while off-map smoke is part of the overall round count. The sixth difference is that on-map assets are also able to attack a target directly even without a spotter if line of sight is established. The asset will correct fire on its own until on target. Difference number 7 is that off-map assets with relatively short maximum ranges can lose their utility on large maps, while on-map assets can move closer. Difference number 8 is the downside for on-map assets that they can be targeted and destroyed or suppressed, while off-map assets can usually only be denied by eliminating all enemy units that are capable of calling for fire. Difference number 9 is the opposite of number 7. The fact that off-map assets don't have to deal with minimum ranges. If a target is on the map and within maximum range, it can be hit. Especially on small maps, this can be an advantage, since on-map assets can have significant minimum ranges of hundreds of meters, but minimum range also prevents an asset from firing on itself. If you found this helpful, don't be shy and show it with a thumbs up, and check out this video on the hunt order if you are tired of your troops mindlessly advancing through enemy fire. May your day be blessed, and thanks for watching.